Our top story: following the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, the throne has immediately passed on to his son, King Charles III. The king addressed the mourning nation, the mourning UK, and said that he vows lifelong service to the nation. He also thanked his darling mama during that maiden address, the King's speech. Listen in to the highlights.
As the Queen herself did with such unswerving devotion, I too now solemnly pledge myself, throughout the remaining time God grants me, to uphold the constitutional principles at the heart of our nation. And to my darling Mama, as you begin your last great journey to join my dear late Papa, I want simply to say this: thank you. Thank you for your love and devotion to our family and to the family of nations you have served so diligently all these years.
Meanwhile, US President Joe Biden has said that he will be attending the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. The Queen will be laid to rest on the 19th of September. The state funeral is expected to take place in Westminster Abbey, with huge crowds expected to gather in central London on that day.
You going to the Queen's funeral, sir?
Yes. I don't know what the details are yet, but I will be going.
Have you told the King, sir? Have you spoken to the King?
I know him. I haven't spoken to him. I did not call him yet.
Srinjoy joining us for more on this. Srinjoy, so an emotional speech there by King Charles, his maiden King's speech. Take us through what you make of it.
Well, he really divided up his speech into two parts. In one part, the first part, he paid tributes to his mother. And in the second, he really spoke about his duties to the British nation. First of all, he paid tribute to his mother, Queen Elizabeth, who had been queen for about 70 years. He spoke of her duties, her sense of duty, and everything she had done to ensure that Britain became what she was as far as she was concerned, as far as her work was concerned. He pointed out that when she became queen, Britain was barely recovering from the problems of World War II. And Britain was a different kind of nation, had suffered a lot and all that. And it was she who was like a shining light. He also spoke of her role as the head of the Commonwealth at a time when Britain was shedding colonies. India, of course, was no longer part of the British Empire. That had ended in 47, but in 1952, when she did become queen, a lot of Britain, the lot of those colonies had still remained, and gradually they became part of the Commonwealth. He also spoke of her role as the head of the Church of England. So all that was there. When he was speaking about himself and his role as King Charles III, he mentioned that he would not let the people of Britain down. He would do his best for the people of Britain. He spoke about his wife, Camilla. He mentioned both his sons. As you know, it's a difficult situation because his son, Harry, Prince Harry, and his wife, Meghan Markle, they have tried to dissociate themselves from the royal family and what they have to do. So nevertheless, he mentioned Prince William and his wife, the new Prince and Princess of Wales, and obviously the the man who will succeed him as King of England, and then also about Harry. So he mentioned his family, he mentioned the people of England, he mentioned the duties he had to perform. Importantly, he runs a number of charities, and he said that while he will not be able to spend the kind of time that he has over these charities, which are important. He will ensure that someone takes charge of them and those charities are well looked after. So it was a very comprehensive speech, and it was a very, very sober moment and a very clear message to the people of Britain saying, yes, my mother did her duty, and I too will do exactly the same.
All right, Srinjoy, we'll leave it there. Thanks very much for joining us with those details.